MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Clayton Kershaw has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7-0
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Ro, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Ro, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Javier Báez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. Scorched to third. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Chadwood will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Muncie.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Inside and low, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap? No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Muncie blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Dodgers leave one. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Báez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The second baseman, Seeger.
Now here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground near home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman,
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Tyler Chadwood, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
First pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Now this is on the ground for Báez. It's short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Chris Bryant now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. first pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that brings up Javier Báez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Max Muncie, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Muncie drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, you go inside and get this thing right. And this is swung on and missed. So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Seeger.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Seeger on at first, nobody out. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1, here it comes. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Smith, a Kentucky-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The pitcher.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Clayton Kershaw, runner in scoring position with Seeger. From the stretch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in, Ian Happ.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Popped him up. Muncie moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Chadwood.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chadwood. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside. Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here he comes on 2-0. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. Booyah! A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alec Mills takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For Chicago, number 30, Alex Miniak.
Next up is Max Muncie.
The first baseman,
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Mills, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Kipnis is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Kipnis over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 LA. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. No one out with a runner at second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Báez.
So striding in, Javier Báez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop-up. Turner is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 1-2 pitch. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Seeger. He singled his last time up.
Seeger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there on to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Willson Contreras.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He misses with a fastball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pitch popped up. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, action time.
One out and a runner on second base. Fastball well outside. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short, scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. To hold the lead, here's the delivery. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Victor Caratini will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. One and 0. Here it is.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The set and the 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Bryant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Contreras.
At the plate, Will Smith. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Báez fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away.
The bat, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, the right fielder, Muncie.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And it's 1-2.
That's 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top 1-0. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen. Lead off the Cubs, the third baseman, Bryant.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Jansen typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 1-0 the count. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air to left. Peterson on the run, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Now to the plate, Javier Báez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
One and one to Schwarber. Men on third with two down. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
I know that we got it, I might even guarantee.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Credit the third to Kenley Jansen. The loss goes to Chadwood. Top of the ballgame, a split 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, Austin, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home